Summer is short in Milwaukee. People like to enjoy the outdoors as much as they can when the weather permits. Grabbing an outdoor lunch or snack from a pushcart is one of the activities city dwellers enjoy. The popularity of sidewalk dining presents a good business opportunity for those willing to work hard. It can be rewarding to operate a pushcart, but when you operate on the streets and serve food to the public, you have serious responsibilities too. If food is not handled safely, people who eat it can become sick. And if you don't follow traffic safety rules and ordinances related to noise and litter, you may put yourself at risk for injury and possibly end up in conflicts with neighborhood residents or other businesses. The City of Milwaukee Health Department and the Milwaukee Police Department are teaming up to help you have a safe and profitable season on the streets. To get started, you need to have a cart that meets the requirements of the Wisconsin Food Code. Your cart must be made of stainless steel, which is fire safe and easy to clean. If you handle unpackaged food like corn or hot dogs, you must be able to wash your hands, so your cart must have a sink that works and a supply of water for it. You must have at least a 5-gallon tank to hold clean water and a tank that holds at least 6 gallons to catch the waste as you wash your hands. Customers and passers-by want to see you wash your hands often, but they don't want to see all your soapy water running into the street. You must be able to keep perishable food, like uncooked hot dogs, cold. You must keep cooked foods hot until served, so your cart must be equipped to do this. You don't want the customers leaning over your product or coughing and sneezing on it, so you must have an enclosure around and over your food. And a push cart is a mobile unit. All your equipment has to be mounted on the cart. Don't set coolers and boxes of supplies or extra product on the ground around your cart. It's best to check with the City of Milwaukee Health Department before buying or making changes to a cart. Don't spend money without finding out exactly what will be required for your type of food service. Take pride in your cart and let the public know who you are. You're required to have your business name and phone number on the cart in letters at least 4 inches high. Mobile restaurants are required to have a licensed and inspected service base. A service base is a commercial permanent facility used to fill your water tank, dump wastewater, wash utensils, and store or prepare food. At the service base, the inspector may ask to see a copy of your itinerary. Health and police officers need to know what your route is. When you load up for a day's business, take a minute to make sure you have these supplies. First of all, you must have a full water tank. When you run out of water, you can't wash your hands properly. Because hand washing is key to preventing foodborne illness, you have to shut down when you're down to a gallon. So start the day with a full tank and plenty of soap and paper towels. Hand washing is important. You need a thermometer to make sure perishable foods are at safe temperatures. You need tissues, utensils, or gloves for handling food. Fill up a spray bottle with a mixture of bleach and water. A few drops of bleach in a spray bottle should be enough. And make sure you have your pushcart license with you too. You must have your peddler plate attached to the cart, but health inspectors will want to check your paper license too. The food code says that you can't touch cooked foods, buns, and condiments with your bare hands. It's not hard to comply with this rule, since you can pick up corn or hot dog buns with tissues, apply sauces with squeeze bottles, and scoop relish and onions with spoons. But hand washing is still important. Whenever you start your day, use the bathroom, take a break, sneeze, or handle trash, you have to wash your hands with soap and water before you fill orders. There's no substitute for a soap and water wash. Otherwise, you might transfer bacteria, viruses, or dirt to the tissues, gloves, or utensils you use. When you plan your route, or pick your spot, consider where you'll be able to use a bathroom. Make arrangements with a business or use a public building. If you can, get a helper to watch your cart so you can take a break. Wear clean clothes and secure your hair. No one wants to buy food from someone with a sloppy, unclean appearance. If you are ill, you can transmit your illness to your customers. Do not work with food if you have symptoms such as vomiting or diarrhea. Keeping foods at the right temperature is a key to food safety. Bacteria can multiply on meats, cooked vegetables like corn or beans, or cut up fruits when they aren't kept cold or hot enough. If you have a steam table on the cart, check the burners. Bring enough ice to keep unheated meats cold and use a separate cooler or waterproof container for meats such as hot dogs. Raw meats are not allowed on carts. Items such as hamburgers must be pre-cooked. When placing fruit cups on the cart, Mark them with the hour they were prepared. They must be sold or thrown out after 4 hours. When inspectors check your cart, they'll use a food thermometer to check hot and cold temperatures. You should use one too. If you find temperature problems and correct them, the inspector won't have to throw out food, and your customers will get fresh, safe products. Every food handler should know these rules. An owner or manager must take a food safety class and test and be certified by the state of Wisconsin. The health department has information about food manager certification. Peddlers and peddler vehicles must follow all traffic laws. There are also some rules that apply especially to peddler vehicles and push carts. In residential neighborhoods, vehicles may not stop for more than 2 hours in any one block. Visits to a block must be separated by at least 6 hours. You cannot keep circling the same few blocks. On commercial streets, vehicles must obey posted parking signs. Push carts on the sidewalk may remain in place. Vehicles and push carts can't block public streets or sidewalks, and no one may sell within 300 feet of a school entrance. Don't carry tables and chairs to set up for your customers. That's not permitted either. You may never block anyone's way by obstructing a sidewalk, driveway, or entrance to a business or home. You can't sell door to door or from a median strip. You must work directly from your cart or vehicle. Be considerate of neighbors. You want customers to know you're around, but don't go overboard with loud bells or music. Push carts are not permitted to use horns. Walk against traffic. It's a good idea to wear a safety vest or reflector tape so drivers can see you easily. Your peddler permit allows you to sell between the hours of 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. A special permit from the Milwaukee Health Department is needed to sell between the hours of 9 p.m. and 3:30 a.m. Are you thinking about selling food in a Milwaukee County park? You need to contact the Parks Department for permission. They have special rules. Beth Nichols, Executive Director of Milwaukee Downtown, the Downtown Business Improvement District, recently told the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel that push carts are an asset to Milwaukee. Animation in the street, getting people together, and human interaction is what you need in any area, she said. The push carts have a strong role in that. Cleanliness and safety, food and traffic safety are good business. We hope that this video helps you understand the regulations that apply to your business, and we wish you success.